The planet Corvith. 9 was notorious across the galaxy as a harsh frontier world. Its jagged mountains, acid rains, and fierce predators made even the most seasoned explorers wary. Yet the research colony established there was vital. Corvith. 9 contained rare crystals that powered interstellar travel, and the corporations that controlled its mining rights employed both humans and aliens to extract them. Among the miners and soldiers, one figure stood apart, a towering alien warrior known as Varkol. Standing over 10 meters tall, with obsidian armor fused to his chitinous skin and glowing amber eyes, he was a legend of fear. His footsteps caused the ground to tremble, and his roar alone could scatter entire squads. Colonists whispered stories of him demolishing intruders without mercy, a being whose fury was as ancient as the planet itself. Few dared approach, and none survived encounters unscathed. Kale Rhine, a young human engineer assigned to the colony, arrived with little regard for tales of Varkol. Unlike most, Kale had an unshakable curiosity and an instinct for understanding creatures, rather than fearing them. While others carried weapons and avoided the warrior, Kale carried a toolkit, a datapad, and an open mind. The first encounter was accidental. Kale was repairing a damaged ore harvester near the cliffs when Varkol emerged from the mist, towering above him. The ground shook with each step, and Kale froze as the warrior's amber eyes locked onto his small figure. Most humans would have fled. Kale, however, remained still, speaking softly, "I don't want to fight." The warrior tilted his massive head, curiosity flickering across his fearsome visage. Varkol had encountered many humans, all of them armed or aggressive. Kale offered no weapon, no challenge, only calm and respect. Days passed, and Kale began observing Varkol from a distance, learning his routines, his hunting patterns, and his interactions with the environment. He noticed subtle behaviors, the alien's protective instincts towards certain crystal formations, the way he paused near riverbeds, and the small gestures that indicated intelligence and curiosity. Unlike the myths, Varkol was not mindless fury. He was a being with purpose and complexity. One evening, a violent storm struck the colony. Lightning scorched the landscape, sending terrified workers scrambling. A transport shuttle stalled on a cliffside, perilously close to falling into the abyss. Without hesitation, Kale grabbed ropes and activated emergency beacons. He shouted through the storm, "Varkol, help me." The ground shook, and the colossal warrior emerged, braving the torrential rain. With careful precision, Varkol used his massive hands to steady the transport shuttle while Kale secured the passengers. The combination of human ingenuity and alien strength saved the crew. For the first time, the colonists saw Varkol not as a monster, but as a protector. Their friendship grew in the following months. Kale learned to communicate through gestures, tone, and rudimentary symbols. Varkol responded, showing understanding and even humor in his own alien way. He introduced Kale to hidden parts of Corvith. 9, revealing crystal caves and predator nests that humans had long feared to approach. Kale, in turn, taught Varkol about human tools, repairs, and strategies for resource management. Conflict arose when a rival mining faction attempted to seize Corvith. 9. Armed mercenaries arrived, firing plasma rifles at the colony and at Varkol. Most humans panicked, retreating behind barricades, but Kale stood beside the warrior. Together, they coordinated defense. Varkol used his immense strength to block attacks and disarm enemy vehicles, while Kale directed human engineers to deploy defensive measures and traps. The battle lasted hours, but the combined ingenuity of Kale and the alien warrior proved unstoppable. By nightfall, the invaders retreated, leaving the colony intact. Colonists, once terrified of Varkol, now hailed him as a guardian. Children who had cowered in fear approached him without hesitation, and Kale's courage became legendary. Through this bond, Kale and Varkle demonstrated that trust could transcend species, size, and fear. The duo continued to explore Corvith, 9 together, uncovering ancient ruins beneath the cliffs, remnants of a civilization that had once coexisted peacefully with Varkle's ancestors. The ruins contained technology capable of stabilizing the planet's climate and enhancing crystal growth, a discovery that would revolutionize life on Corvith. 9. Their story spread across the galaxy, inspiring other colonies and research stations to reconsider their relationships with alien species. Fear, once a barrier to understanding, was replaced with curiosity, respect, and cooperation. Kale often reflected on that first encounter, when his calm courage had met raw power, and realized that friendship had been forged in the moment of mutual recognition. Years later, Corvith, 9 thrived as a model colony where humans and aliens worked together, and Kale and Varkle remained inseparable. The giant warrior, once feared by all, became a symbol of unity and strength. Kale, the human who dared approach him, became a hero and a bridge between species. The galaxy remembered that day. Only one human had the courage to befriend the towering alien warrior feared by all. Their legacy was proof that fear could be overcome, bonds could be formed, and even the most intimidating beings could be approached with respect and understanding.